Hello everyone, welcome to this hotel care tutorial. Today we're going to talk about what happens when you've reached the maximum limit for fingerprint credentials on Heart. This happens from time to time, unfortunately. You have one of your team members, their fingerprints aren't being registered and captured on Nohmad. They put their finger, but it beeps that it is not working. So your intentions are good. You want to enroll them again with a different finger, and that is the right thing to do. However, there is a limit to how many fingerprint credentials you can have. You need to be very careful. What has to be done? If that limit is achieved, which is 3 credentials, you're going to have to delete some so we can recreate more credentials. And how you do this, you go onto your DPR page and you click on Manage Employees. And this gives you these two options. You go to the tab Delete Employee from Hotel. You're not deleting them. You just want to click on Show All because it's a very good page where you can see all your employees and their fingerprint credentials. They all appear here. Now, as you can see, some have 1, some have 2, some have 3. Let's take the example of Elena Petroi. She has 3 fingerprint credentials, and let's say they don't work very good. So you'd like to delete those credentials, and how would you know what fingers are they, and how would you be able to then know which finger you want to enroll? After that, you go to Assign Fingerprint, and on fingerprint you select the employee. So our exercise is Elena Petroi, and here we are. She's got right hand thumb, left hand thumb, and right hand index. Now you can just go to the Nohmad device, switch it to enroller mode, add a new finger, and then come and fill these out. But you would have reached your maximum capacity. There is this message: you can still allocate 1 ID. Please ignore it. It is incorrect. What you need to do from here is contact your operations manager and make sure that you communicate the right employee name and the right credentials. So remember, Manage Employee, delete, show all, and here are the credential numbers. Let's look at 13802, and let's remember that one. Your operations manager has access to a different system on which, here we are, we find Elena Petroi, and the operations manager can delete the credentials from there. And here are the numbers, you see. Now you can select and choose that you only want to delete 1 of them, 2 of them. I recommend that if you have problems with these fingerprints, you should really just delete all 3 of them and start fresh. So this is a recommendation I have. The operations manager will go ahead and delete these fingerprint credentials from their system. However, this is not the only step. The operations manager then needs to contact the hotel care IT, because the hotel care IT has access to a different system which is linked directly to the Nohmad device. And what they do is they find exactly the credential number. So remember, this was Elena's. Here she is, Elena Petroi, and that's her number, 13802. I think it was the right hand thumb. And then hotel care IT will delete that credential for good. And then this will create more space for you to go back and enroll the employee on Nohmad, take their credential numbers, and then register that onto your DPRs. So to recap, if we are to say, the first step that we need to do is to contact and inform your operations manager. You can email them or telephone them and say, look, I need to delete these credentials because we want to enroll more fingers. 3 of them are not working very well. You give them the name and employee ID of the team member. Please be very clear which fingerprint credentials you want them to delete. And then the operations manager will need to inform IT about the changes because they have to be deleted on both systems. You wait to hear back from your operations manager to say, okay, you have the green light, you can enroll them again. If there is too much time left in between and you haven't heard back from your operations manager, just check the assigned fingerprint credential on your Heart page and see if there is space there for you to re-enroll your people. That means they have deleted the old credentials. And finally, re-enroll the team member, and don't forget to re-enter their credentials on Heart, but also don't forget to re-enter the number here, new credential, on your Nohmad registration forms and on the Nohmad agreement forms. So you have those in your folders in your offices. Thank you very much for watching and have a good day. Goodbye.